All right, we're back. We're back. This is RAF 204 with.
They
All right. So, we wanted to talk about these last couple of games that just came out. The first one being the remake of Metal Gear Solid. Actually, I heard very good things about that game. I am. Did you play any of the Metal Gear Solids?
Nope.
No, neither. Yeah, me neither. I dabbled a little bit into it, like not a lot. I just recently bought Metal Gear Solid 4 for the PS3. It was cheap. It was like I think $10 or something like that on GameStop. I bought it physical. Um, I was like, all right, let's see, because it's actually stuck on the PS3. That game, you can't play it anywhere else. Part 4, and then this one that just came out, the remake is Part 3. So I have a good friend of mine that he really loves the genre. So loves the franchise. So he's definitely playing it now and loving it. So I do want to get into it because of the fact that it's, oh yeah, that's right, third person, baby.
Yeah, just a little film. Yeah, those games are made by Mr. Kojima himself, so they're pretty to look at and very cinematic. They are definitely something to turn off your brain and just slap down on a couch and just play it. You know?
Right. Yeah. I wasn't really like a big Metal Gear Solid fan, but I do want to try it out. And check it out. This one right here is called Lost Soul Aside. I think it's a PlayStation original, and it was released on the PC as well. This came out on the 29th of August. It's a mixture of like Devil May Cry. It has a little bit of Souls like, very cinematic as you can see. But these guys, they know what the fuck they're doing, man. These guys are good at these type of games. Um, I like it. I like the gameplay and everything. It did not it wasn't received well on on Steam. I don't think people are enjoying it. I think they said that the combat is good, but they said the gameplay, I mean the story and everything else just fell apart. But the combat, they got it down packed. Well, when Devil May Cry, the story is amazing, the combat is amazing, um, and the graphics are amazing. So it's like you have to kind of like bring everything together. You can't just be just the action is amazing. I don't think that's gonna sell the game, and especially the fact that it's a brand new IP from PlayStation. I think they're second party though. What do you think about this
Yeah,
game?
I think I heard that that was made by one guy, but then the you know it got picked up, I guess, and the team was expanded, and I guess then appropriated by PlayStation themselves. Well, it's quite a fitting, I guess, because considering the style of this game, very much looks well like one of those Japanese Final Fantasy looking like
Yeah,
type games, you know.
they said they were influenced by Devil May Cry and Final Fantasy. Yeah.
Looks very epic, very big, I guess, with the cute boys, which we always like here in this channel.
No, what are you talking about, bro?
We love our third person male protagonists, and especially watching their
yeah,
juicy backs.
yeah,
That's what we'll
yeah.
do here. Yes, Ralphie.
No, I know what you're talking about. I
And
like
but this game looks
the reason I like playing. If we want to talk about that, the reason I like playing as a male, because I'm a male. That's why. Um,
sure,
and then
sure,
me,
Ralphie.
I'm always in the that's me. I'm the guy playing in the game. I'm him, and that's why I get all immersed into the game. That's how I lose myself. I'm like, this is me, and this is me kicking ass, and look at all this the combos that he's doing, man. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, we do love lose ourselves in males, in this
And
channel,
you
and
lose
yes,
yourself
definitely.
inside. You lose yourself inside a first-person shooter. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. All right.
But this game looks very, very epic. I guess it looks more of a fighting games
Yeah,
than
yeah.
anything,
It
especially
yeah, it does. I can't say no.
those.
It don't look like any Souls like, so that's good. That's a good thing because Souls like
I, I
is too much
I don't
already.
I don't I don't play those fighting games, because but I've seen a couple of clips of those, anime fighting games, Naruto, Dragon Ball, whatever. It looks basically exactly the same, but I guess in a different settings and a very Japanese inspired the settings of fantasy that is final, I guess. And
Yeah.
yeah, if you're a
Uh,
fan of that, then it's okay. It looks great,
this is Lost
I
Soul
guess.
Aside. We'll put the description down below. It came out already. It's already out for PC and for PlayStation 5 if you guys want to pick it up. All right. The next game just came out or is on the first I think it has um early access because if you pre-order the game you get to play it earlier, I guess, whatever. Um so this game is called Hell is Us. Um it's a I'm not gonna hold your hand type of game. I think V will like this one. They said that they don't want to be like Assassin's Creed with all the little marks and everything on the map and everything. As you can see, there is no map in this thing. There is no map. Um, so they just basically said, you figure it out. You figure it out. You check and see where you have to go next and what you have to do next, and we're not gonna hold your hands. There's gonna be clues here and there, little notes here and there, but this is the main thing of this game is they're not gonna hold your hand. What do you think about that, V?
Yeah, so I heard a lot of puzzles and very, very quite extensive puzzles that I don't think any really third person player like that can play them like that, But and I heard of it have a very good world design too. It's very atmospheric games. You can see that the gameplay is really not that, I guess, sophisticated, if I
Mm-hmm.
might say so. But I mean, it does the job. But I yeah, looks like a little successor of a Dark Souls, really, because Dark Souls, surprisingly, people are making all those Dark Souls games, and
Yeah.
however many they making them, I guess it's fine, all kind of focused on combat bosses, and very much crazy worlds, but a lot of those games are feel shallow and feel like they're missing something. And one of those parts that is missing is kind of the world building, really, and that's why people like Dark Souls games in the first place, not for their hard difficulty or whatever or
Yeah.
whatever you can put on a advertisement campaign, but the world that they build, the big massive world that that you go out there and discover, and this game seems to be focusing more on that part rather than any other part, which is, I suppose, a good thing. But
Do you like that?
yes,
Do you like that? The fact that they don't hold your hand and they don't tell you what to do, where to go, nothing like that. They literally removed everything. There's no map. I guess maybe there's a big map, not a mini map, but it still doesn't tell you where to go or what to do.
I
Like
mean,
you.
original Dark Souls games didn't have a map either, and
Mm,
honestly, even take Elden Ring again, even though that game have a map, you really, you could really can play that game without it. As long as the game designed well, you don't even have to have a map. Those those yellow paint map markers, whatever. All your favorite Ubisoft,
I like
attributes.
those,
Yeah,
man. I like those.
those are. Yeah, of course you do, because you're the third person console refugee enjoyer, and
No, it's just that I don't
there's
want to
the
get lost, man. I hate getting lost. I hate doing that because
uh,
I feel like, well, there are other players that figure out first than me. I just don't like. For example, I was playing Expedition 33. I mentioned this a couple of videos back, and I got lost, and it's not like an open world, but it's like it has this map and where you're at in one place, and then you have to figure it out. It doesn't have a mini map. It does. Once you're in that location, you got to figure out where to go next, and I literally lasted like hours sometimes looking at where I'm going next, or did I move, or did I go this way, or should I go back? And it's like it got confusing, and I'm like I'm wasting time. I felt like I was wasting time. I did find a couple of things here and there, a little loot here and there, but I felt like I was wasting time trying to finish this game. Just walking around doing nothing, like looking for little. And I'm like, where the hell do I go next? And I don't want you to
yeah,
hold
well,
my.
yeah,
Go ahead.
you wouldn't say so about the Zelda again, you wouldn't say you wasted the time in Zelda, wouldn't you?
No, because Zelda is a totally different game from Expedition 33. Like
Well,
Zelda,
Zelda,
when you're gonna play Zelda, your mind is already set with, I'm gonna be here a while. You already know that. You already know that. This is a big ass world. This is a big ass map. It's not like you're not gonna know where to go either. You're gonna talk to MP3. You're gonna talk to people. You're gonna talk to. You're gonna figure out where you have to go next. Yes, there's little. Sometimes there's little. Um, how do you say those points? What are they called? Direction points or what are they called? I forgot. Where they tell you where to go next, right? If you're in the campaign, you click on campaign, main story, and then you follow the main dot where the main story is. It has that, and then it also has side quests. You press that, but the side quests are a little bit different. Side quests they don't hold your hand when it comes to side quests. You have to kind of figure it out, talk to people, figure out where you have to go next. They'll give you a hint of what area you have to be at, things like that. But with this game right here, and like you mentioned, Dark Souls and all of those, and Elden Ring as well. I played Elden Ring, finished it. They don't hold your hand. They don't tell you shit. They just be like, hey, talk to people, figure out where you gotta go next. So,
Well,
uh,
exactly. If the game designed well, it wouldn't be a problem really. But if it's not, then yeah, then it
yeah,
becomes a
no,
design becomes a chore.
yeah. In
The
Expedition, like I told you, in Expedition 33, I got lost because the story was so confusing. And then in the areas that you're in, you're like, what? Didn't I pass through here, or do I have to go through here again, or do it? And they actually did this little thing where you like when you go to a checkpoint, that whole Dark Souls thing that all the enemies reset again. They did that too, where you're like, oh, I'm all right, I'm gonna go here, and then you go there, and then it resets, and you're like, wait a minute, didn't I kill this guy? And they're like, oh, they respawn. So that shit pissed me off too. I was like, yo, what the? And then you don't know where to go, and I had to figure it all out. But I did, and I finished the game and all of that. But I'm not a fan of that. I'm not really a fan of that. I understand this game. This is that's why I'm not running to get this game right here because this game is exactly that. They said we removed everything. You have to figure it
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Well, you might
The
like
console
this.
players, I do be fans of yellow paint. Do they wouldn't invented it if there wasn't a need for it.
No, they don't have no yellow paint in Zelda. Okay, I have you know that right now. There's no yellow paint
Well,
there. You
you
have to figure it
you
out.
you
What?
wish they were though.
Yeah. Well, this is hell. Well, this is Hell is Us. It basically just came out. I think the real release is on the fourth, which today is the second. Oh yeah, on the fourth. If you guys want to check that out, check that out. So, some good ratings. It got a 78 on Metacritic right now. But if you guys like it, just check it out. Not really a big fan of that. I probably will get this on a deal maybe one day if I'm looking for if I really want it on Steam. I don't know. What do you think, V?
Yeah, I will definitely check it out if my favorite content creator makes a video about it. But that's about it, you know.
Yeah, I'm not.
The influx and the influx of fancy looking third person, open world Dark Souls looking like games, is just too much. And time will tell if this game, you know will be something great and people something that people will remember, out of all that is coming out. But
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
world looks great, but besides that, you know I don't think there's much to this game besides that.
All right. All right. All right. And then the final game that I want to talk about is this one right here, Chronos: The New Dawn. This game was created by the people that made the remake of Silent Hill 2. Bloomberg team, they're called. Uh, they basically made this game. It is to me that I'm seeing is a brand new IP. Um, they basically, I guess, Bloomberg they're known to do remakes, but they never like took on their own game. This is like their actually own game, new IP and everything. Looks just like a Dead Space to me, which is also a good thing, right? You need more of those type of Dead Space games. How do you feel about Dead Space and this game?
Yeah, I think I already mentioned that Dead Space games wouldn't be possible made in today's day and age with all the technology that is available. But sure, they have a lot of ideas that they wanted the Bluebird team.
Bluebird
That's
team,
what the
yeah.
name of the team is. they have a lot of great ideas. Well, great ideas, inspired. Where when they, I'm sure, worked on a remake of the Silent Hill, and and then clearly they made their own right here. And I mean, Silent Hill, the remake looks great, I guess, in this game. I mean, just like all of them, I guess, that they released in the past 5 years, looks just as fine.
Yeah,
And it does remind me of this other game called, I believe, Callisto Project, which
Callisto
which also
Protocol.
were,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Callisto
yeah,
Protocol. That
yeah.
was them too.
No, it was a try to be also a successor to a
Yeah,
Dead Space, insufferably, and
yeah,
I wonder if the same fate awaits this game too, because nothing about this game speaks anything unique or inspirational or anything that makes me wanna
yeah. Out of the out
piques
of
my interest in any
yeah,
way.
yeah. Out of these three games that just released, well, four games that just released, Metal Gear Solid and this one are the ones that are catching my eyes the most. Especially the horror aspect of this. I love it. I love horror. I love all that, and I wanna be in this shit. I wanna try it out. But I do. I feel like this is a game that you could get on a sale. It's not something you want to rush to. And like you said, they're not doing nothing unique that you haven't already seen in games like Dead Space and Resident Evil and all of that. They that's why I'm a big fan of those type of games of horror and everything because of Resident Evil. But yeah, I do want I am gonna pick this up eventually. I just don't think I'm gonna get it day one. I'll just keep working on my backlog. But I'm kind of a little disappointed, because of the fact that all four of these games I'm not rushing to get. I'm not really like when I first saw all four of these games, I was like, I want to get them all. And then I was like, I can wait, I can wait, I can wait. I have a big backlog, and like there's Silent Hill 2 right there. I have to play that one as well. That's in my backlog. So I'm like, I do want to play this game. I will get it on sale. I'm hoping, well, they don't have a Metacritic score yet because they haven't come out. We probably should see like the reviews and everything soon um, about this game, and let's see if it can capture something because yeah,
Yeah, those are the
it does look like nothing out of the ordinary.
yeah, it does look generic, and those are not games really. Those are products made by corporations who make profits out of them, and not really anything else. And that's why I hope with all those games releasing. I hope those people who make them would never make them again. But basically, I hope all of them
You want all of them to fail.
remain. Yes, and and people will finally start going back to the times where where they actually start putting the care to the things that they do instead of just collecting Unreal Engine asset store assets and putting them together into one product. But also with that said, what to say, um
It does look good.
yes,
It does look good.
regard oh yes, regardless, also those games, they all releasing, and all they feel like one shot type projects.
Yeah, four of them. I don't think. I think
And
Metal Gear. I think they're just gonna start remaking all of them. I think.
But yeah,
Um,
but those games that are new IPs, but the people who never done those games, with those games like that, you have to wait and see if they release, if they continue the story of the game, of the world that they build, because that's kind of the big point of those all the games that we love so much. Most of them are basically are multi multi sequel, multi type part experiences, where where you
yeah,
live in that world, where you experience it, and when you play it, and when you're releasing one of those one shot games of who knows where, or what, who knows what, it's kind of you don't have any stakes on that game, you don't really care what's happening, and yeah, it
yeah,
looks great, and but besides that,
yeah.
it sucks like that, regardless.
I mean, to me,
Because with
go
those
ahead.
games like that, you have to see that if they come up with the follow up with those
Yeah,
games, and if they come up with follow up, then you can judge that. maybe they really do care about what they're making here, and it's not just a little little
To
product that they try to sell you.
yeah, to me, I
Understanding.
think that I like the fact that you know, out of these four games, three of them are all brand new IPs. I like that because this generation kind of been stale when it comes to brand new IPs because people are not taking more risks. These, like you said, these corporals, all they want to do is make money, remakes, remasters, and sequels because they want to fall back. Hey, I'm gonna make another God of War. I know I'm gonna get my money there. I'm gonna make another GTA. Of course, I'm gonna get my money there. I'm gonna make another Resident Evil. Yep, I'm gonna make my money there. Why? Because of the fact that people know these IPs. These are safe grounds when it comes to making money, right? So I like the fact that these are all brand new IPs and people are actually still taking risks. That's why I'm waiting for Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is a brand new IP, right? Something new, brand new. I mean, yeah, you've probably seen a lot of those type of games, like this one, for example. This is a Resident Evil, Dead Space type of game, yeah. But there is a fan base for this type of genre. Um, so I'm appreciative of at least them coming up with brand new IPs instead of getting the same old remake, remasters, sequels, safe games. I do wanna see other things. I do wanna see other genres. I do wanna see people come up with something brand new and then getting a sequel and spawning a franchise off of it. You know.
Yes.
But yeah, let's see. This one comes out. Chronos, the New Dawn comes out on the 5th of this month. So check it out. Pick it up on Steam if you guys are interested, or everywhere else. I think it's every platform, even on Switch too. Actually, I'm very curious to see how it's gonna run on Switch and also my Steam Deck. But yeah. Until then, we're gonna get that one going. Anything else you want to add on to this?
Not really.
No, all right. Any, but is there any game that you're looking forward to, or like you're
Well, no,
waiting for?
there was an update for Path of Exile 2 that released not too long ago. It was free
Oh
for a
yeah,
couple of days, and I played it extensively. But yes, game is hard compared to the first one, but very good, very cinematic in
yeah.
that sense. Experience it is
You
very
said Path
nice
of
campaign
Exile.
they made.
That
Yeah.
was like that's like a couple of hours ago, right here.
Yes.
So this is V little uh uh
Yeah.
forte.
PC game.
His yeah, PC gaming, PC gaming. The
Yes.
Diablo. Wait, first of all, for me, all these games look like Diablo. All right. What?
It is a Diablo.
Uh.
It is a Diablo game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, they all look like that to me. And I did play Diablo with you, like but I hear a lot of good things about this game. I'm just waiting for it to be. It's supposedly going to come out and it's going to be free, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you've been playing the beta or the
Yes.
early access.
Yes.
You want to tell anybody about this game and how and what's going on so far?
Yeah, compared to the first game, it's a second game and it's installment. The first one is free. They're a little different than this one. This one is more of a, actually more of a similar to new Diablos actually than the previous one. Previous one is more of a faster, more of a easier game than this one. This one is, from what I played, and I almost finished almost all the available story there, because with this update they updated and they added a new, they extended the story, added new act stuff,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's surprisingly difficult even for me who already kind of knows this genre and this game, it's still surprisingly difficult. But the thing is that when they were releasing, they did, explicitly said that it was, inspired by our favorite Souls like games, Dark Souls style, because it's Dark Souls. It means hard, and this game is definitely definitely hard.
I
And
could see.
but it looks but compared to the first one, first game is very old. I think it was released on 2009, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
Still updated, and still, they you know they try to remaster it, add the new features, new textures, whatever, updated it to bring it up to the modern standards. But this is a true modern successor of it, and it's great.
It looks good. It looks
Nothing
good.
to say.
I
Looks
mean,
epic, probably more even epic than Diablo 4 itself. Because at this point, as the word on the street goes, this franchise is straight up, succeeded. The very franchise that it was inspired by.
yeah. As soon as I've seen in their Steam count, as soon as like they do any little shit, like they could just throw a fart and already people start talking about this game, like immediately, you know.
Yes.
But yeah. I mean, I mean, I'll try it out. I mean, if it's free, I'll try it out
Yeah,
with you.
you don't say it's not a console game, okay? You actually have to play it,
I'll
and
try it out, and then we could talk
we
about
know
that
that
on the next
there
topic.
is no yellow paint too, so that is a kind of a problem for you. There is no
we
markers really,
we could
so
okay,
it's
we
kind
could
of
talk
hard for
about
you.
it. So our next topic, we will be talking about that the next topic. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this one, this is the upcoming video of the games of what's coming up next and what just came out, and what do you guys think about what's going on this last couple of weeks with this 4 games, like 4 or 5 games in total, just bang bang bang. Let us know in the comments down below. Like the video, share it. V.
Don't subscribe. Thank you very much.
And we're out of here.
Yes.